Hi, everybody. Okay, so wine art is getting really good now. I mean, really good. Okay. So, let's see. It focuses on uh, um, Chelsea and Adam and Sally, and then in another storyline, there's Lily and Billy and Victor, and then um, there's another small storyline of a Summer and Chance. Okay, so the big storyline is Adam and Sally and Chelsea. And the reason I said that and didn't include Billy is because Billy is going to come in later, but it's not about what you think it is. Okay, so, and what's funny is I had a theory about couples on soaps, and my theory has kind of come to fruition, but not in the way I thought, because I was not aware of it until now, although I thought about it for a couple of years, because I would notice that during the summer, either couples would get together or break up. So um, it was always kind of exciting, but I always had the question in mind: who's going to become a couple and who's going to break up? So I kind of thought that Billy and um, Billy and Chelsea and Adam and Sally were in for something because, well, I have a phrase that I say that if somebody's been too happy on a soap opera for a little too long, they're due for a breakup or a death or something. Because, well, somebody who was a writer said, I think producers say this too, but I think I've never read her book, but I think it was Agnes Nixon, you know, the Grand Dame of soap operas, the creator of All My Children and One Life to Live and you name it. Okay, she said that you can never give the audience everything they want. You can give them a little bit, but not everything. So, say you want a wedding, you might get really close, but you won't get it. Say you want these people to get together, not a marriage, but just get together. They might come really close, but you won't get it. Or, you know, say you want three things in a soap opera. You say, okay, I want this couple to get together, this couple to break up, and I don't know, a baby or somebody to be pregnant or something. Okay, you're only going to get two of the three things you want because also you can never satisfy everybody. Because say that I'll use Billy and Chelsea for an example, only because they've been in the spotlight a lot. Okay, so you're gonna have the people who really love the coupling, and you're gonna have the ones who really don't like the coupling, almost hate the coupling, you know? So that's what I mean by you can't please everybody. Okay. So, and then Chloe was um, there for one episode. And I, okay, I want to clear something up. This is a small note, okay? But I feel like I should say this because I didn't know all the parts at play until recently, but I know now. Okay, so Greg Rickard played Kevin Abbott for a long time. What I was not aware of is Greg Rickard also had a role or roles on Days of Our Lives. And you can't have dual roles at the same time. But if your schedule works out, but if they really want you on another soap opera, then you can't really do two roles at the same time. So Kevin and Chloe are married technically. Okay? But because Greg Ricard is so busy, he can't be in two places at one time. So Elizabeth Henderson wasn't getting that much airtime. And so I said, why is she still on there? Because they don't use her. Um, I understand why now. Because, uh, when half of your partnership is gone, there's not much you can do. Okay. So I had to clear that up because I know I gave her some flack. And I didn't mean it. I just didn't know what was going on. Okay. So Sally and Adam and Chelsea and Billy. Now, there were some people who didn't like the coupling because they said it came out of he helped her, he saved her life, literally, and a relationship can't start out of that. Or if it does, it's never going to work out because it's not coming from quote unquote a healthy place, right? And I was always defending the couple because I was like, well, sometimes it doesn't matter how you start. It's just the fact that you like each other and you help each other out. And yes, it was to the extreme, but all the elements are still there. Um, I kind of thought that there would be a cheating something, but I just didn't think Chelsea would do it. That's the problem I have with it because yeah, Chelsea had been, I guess, for lack of better terminology, a bad girl for a while, but they definitely reformed her because they made her into a mother, you know, and they give her the storyline of she does things for the best reasons, you know. So I said, okay. And I kind of got, I guess, um, complacent with the character being, okay, she's a nice girl. So she won't do anything like that. Well, but then again, they gave them a good storyline with um, Connor, their son, having OCD and having to go through that. So that would be the perfect catalyst for cheating. Um, and like I said before, I know I've said this. I want them to get back together, whereas I want Adam and Sally to get back together too. Don't get me wrong. However, the major difference between Adam and Sally and Billy and Chelsea is Adam has always either outright lied about something, whatever's going on, he's outright lied about it, or tweaked the truth just enough to make the story fit. He's done a lot. Um, so I don't want him to get what he wants without some kind of like not punishment, but like consequence for what he did. You know, I don't want him to think that he can have a major mea culpa and it totally be okay for what he did. I'm not for that. Um, and also, man, if you didn't know Courtney Hope had range, that girl has range. She can go from perfectly happy to crying her eyes out to screaming her head off. And I totally believe it in all roles. And I'm probably the one screaming with her. So, yeah. Um, yeah, okay. So then here's here's the thing though with the Adam and Chelsea because okay, see, the thing is that they're still parents of Connor, so they have to interact on some level, right? Okay, but yesterday Connor wanted them to do something very tactile, and they were very hesitant on doing it, and so he says, Is there something going on? So of course, because they don't want to, because they think that they're going to aggravate the OCD, they don't want him to let him know about the problems in their relationship. But here's the thing about that. You can try your best to not let someone know what's going on, but most people can read a room, and even if you don't tell them what's going on, they're going to know something's off. So, okay. Then Sally was in the today because she's the designer, co-designer of the fashion line for Marchetti, right? So they have a new line coming out, Marchetti Z. So that's cool. Okay. Then here's the thing with Lily and Victor. Okay. So, Victor is a very perceptive businessman. So he knows something's going on with Lily and Billy without a chancellor. And so Lily finally told him the truth about how Billy unceremoniously let her go and all that stuff. And also, it's getting around what happened because Connor Floyd, who plays Chance, was on there today. And they had a meeting at work. And so Billy told him that he let Lily go. And Chance was, wow, I've never seen Chance like this. I like him because he stood up for Lily. And he said, I can't believe you would let somebody go after you've known them that long and they're supposed to be your partner. So I like that. So here's the plan. Uh, Victor's gonna help Lily out with letting go of getting away from Billy and taking back the company, Chancellor, and running it. And he seems to be amenable to those things, so guidelines. So I think that's what's gonna happen, but I don't know how fast it's gonna happen. So there's a warning there. I don't know, like because the plan is kind of set, but the plan is not in motion yet. Okay, guys.